Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and I am Ammar Faris Ahmad, and I'm gonna explain about my critical review about scientific paper of journal about assessment of conventional teaching technique in the era of medical education technology. So in this paper, I'm gonna explain about the method that these scientists use to explain about whether the method that they use in the school is actually beneficial and having a good and positive expected positive effect that will affect their student output. In this abstract, the preparation of appropriate conventional learning methods is the target of research and development of learning during health technology education. So in this paper, we can see that this article is using a chalk and board method that we use to help students in having a good grades at their school. In this case, the student itself was a college student from medical faculty. Method they used was conducted on 149 early year of medical students, and when chalk and board learning were used and multiple choice question are given to participant, and then the data is recorded. In this series, in this journal article, they explain that using chalk and board method could be used as one of the good method that will be explained that have a good and beneficially to upgrade the student grades, the medical student grades. As you can see here, teaching on medical clinical biochemistry and making the learner understand the concept and apply them while practicing medicine is not an easy task. In this era of increased instrumentation and improved information technology, there's so many methods that can be used to help students gather information as much and as fast as possible to understand their school subjects. For example, using methods of teaching using audio-visual aids or chalk and board that will be explained later, and transparency and overhead projector (OHP) and the PowerPoint presentation or PPT. As far as we know, there is so many methods that can be used to help students understanding their subjects. One of the methods that will be used as experiments here is the chalk and board method. You can see here the result here. Then after the chalk and board method is used among the medical students, we can see that from 149 students who took the pre-test assessment of MCQ exam, only 149 students completed the post-test assessment. 123 students had scored more in the post-test compared in the pre-test assessment, accounting for 89% increased marks in the post-test, and there is another 10 students who got the same marks in both the tests. You can see the interpretation of the table. You can see here the result of the method that you will use for the medical student. So after we explain about the paper itself, we can see that there is such a weakness and strength that we could find in this paper, explaining about how could a method, chalk and board method could help medical student to upgrade or update their capability to understand subjects. The strength using chalk and board method was efficient to use for small group, and also could be used as supplication for other methods during class sessions, such as PowerPoint approach and other possible methods. While the weakness we could find in this using method is the calc and board method still need an improvement to avoid being obsolete, since the method itself was been invented long time ago. So chalk and board is one of the most early method that probably used up to this day. So we could find it in many traditional schools and known out from the country, up in the city. I mean, from such as a village or more isolated area in our country, especially that this calc and board method still used widely. So in order to improve our calc and board method in the next generation to become more efficient to use in the future, we need to update and change some part of this method so it could be useful in the next generation or in the future. I mean, that's all from me. I'm Ammar Faris Ahmad, and thanks for watching my video about reviewing my paper journal about chalk and board method use for the medical student in university. Thanks, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.